Hey everyone, I haven't been on here in quite some time because I've been working and traveling so much. I haven't really had time to get on and talk to you about Seint Beauty, but Seint has truly been so helpful during all my travels because that used to be the most dreaded part of my trip, was trying to pack and repack and pack and then unpack and repack for all my trips, and especially if I'm going from location to location to location. Just having to, before having to pack all of my different bottles of makeup and compacts and brushes and all that stuff was just always a hassle. So again, I just wanted to remind you really quick, if you want to simplify your makeup routine and your makeup life and your makeup bag or your drawer or whatever it is for everyday use or whenever you go on vacation, please check out Seint Beauty. I take this bag with me. This is actually an old Unique bag that I had whenever I sold Unique, and I still do use their Behold setting powder and some of their other products from time to time. But I take this bag and I just put my, and I don't even have to really have a bag, I just like to carry one. But I have my compact with me, and it has all of my eyeshadows, my foundation, my bronzer, my powder, my lip and cheek color, and pretty much, you know, my foundation, my highlight, my contour, all that in here. And you could get so many different sizes. We have everything from the smaller compacts to the really, really large compacts like this. So you could go as big or as small as you want. If you want to start small and then add to it, that's always a plus. And then I carry my brushes. I have a lot of brushes. You don't necessarily need this many, but this is my brush holder, and I just keep them all in here. I'm going to try not to drop them as I show you, but I just keep all my brushes in this holder here. And all of the brushes that I have are double-ended, including my eyeshadow brushes. So they're all double-ended. You'll see I still have the old gold brushes from whenever it was Mascara Beauty. We're now Seint Beauty, and the Seint Beauty brushes are like a silver color, but they're still the same quality double-ended brushes, and you would absolutely love them, and they work very well with the cream makeup. We do have cream eyeshadows as well as powder eyeshadows, and I use both of them. But just real quick, I'm going to show you kind of, I do have makeup on right now, but I'll show you a quick routine once again on how I apply Seint Beauty makeup. So I'm going to take my buff brush and go into my bottom compact, and this has, like I said, my foundation colors, an illuminator, my bronzer, and all that in here. I've been using the color Sandy as my main shade, and so I'll just put that on. I'm just going to do it really quick, just again so you could see how I do this. You could put it on most of your face or all of your face. It depends on how you want to do it. I typically put a light coat of it all over my face, and then I'll do it a little bit lighter in the areas I know I'm going to go back over it with a contour color. That way we're not packing on so much product, especially in the summer months, because I tend to get more oily in the summer, and I never thought I could use a cream makeup because of that, but I have been, and I love it, and it's just been fantastic. Okay, so I put Sandy on my face. That's considered my main foundation color, and that's a highlight color, Sandy. Okay, if I put sunless tanner on, or if I have a tan, I will typically use Mango as my main foundation color. Mango is also good for concealing hyperpigmentation and redness and things like that too, so that's a good color to always have on hand. For underneath my eyes, to brighten those, I'll go into Linen with my buff brush, the larger end, and I'm just going to go in here and put Linen on the outer corner, inner corner, inner and outer corner. That's going to be my concealer color and my brightener. And then I'm going to go in with Candlelit kind of in the center of my face, just to bring some brightness and light to my face. And again, if you didn't want to put your main highlight color on all over your face. You didn't have to. You could have just put like sandy. I could have put it here and here and, you know, here, just some other places, and then gone in with my brighter highlight color or my brightening colors in other areas. Okay, so I'm blending that, and I'm going to go in and just kind of blend this in with some patting motions. Very gently pat this underneath your eyes. And I'm not using a mirror, so I'm doing this strictly into my phone, and hopefully it turns out okay. All right, so there's my foundation. If you want to stop there, that's fine. But as you can tell, my face does look a little bit lighter, so I do want to brighten it, darken it up a little bit, and then also add some depth and dimension with using contour. So I'm just going to use the small end of my buff brush, go into the color Olive, contour, and put that just under my cheekbones. Again, right here, this will really chisel out your face, giving you sharper features, making your cheekbones look like they're nice and lifted. If you have a larger forehead or have some hairline recession, you may want to put it at the top of your hairline here, or top of your forehead. And then if you want to chisel out your jawline, you just take the contour color right along the jawbone here, just to chisel that out. All right, and then you'll end up blending it in later. And you just blend it using gentle tapping motions, either with your buff brush. You could use your 3D brush, which is also double-ended. This is a great one to blend with. Just make sure it's well blended. And then I want to go in and contour my nose. So I'll take the small end of my buff brush, or you could use pretty much any brush you want, as long as it's smaller and you can kind of get more of that detail. But if you want to contour out your nose, you'll just go down the sides of your nose with the contour, like an 11 on each side here, and then underneath. And then you'll want to blend that in also. And again, I'm going really fast just to show you, because I don't have a lot of time. I just wanted to jump on and show you real quick and let you know that I do still sell Seint Beauty. Still love it. I want to take my blush and bronzer brush and go into my Bella bronzer with this smaller end. And I can use the larger end if I wanted to, but I'm just going to go in the areas where I put my contour and just bronze up my skin, give me a little more life and color. Up here on my forehead. Some people just use the Bella bronzer as their base color, kind of like a BB cream, just to give you that summer glow. Okay. And again, you could add more or less if you want to. A little bit more on the sides of my nose here. Again, this is the Bella bronzer, and it's so creamy and beautiful. Gives you a really pretty color. All right, I'm gonna just flip it over here, go into my blush, and I'll go into Nude and just tap that on my cheekbones there. Obviously you can't see it very well because it is, like I said, nude, the color nude. If you want it brighter, you could go into something like this and make it darker. And this is buildable coverage, so you could start light and then build on as you want to. And then to finish it off, you could go in and just take your fingertips, or I like using the multitasker brush, and I typically like to contour my lips out a little bit just to make them look a little more full, especially if I don't have filler in my lips. And so I would just go on the outside of my lip here with a contour, and I'm using Astoria contour, or you could use Olive or any of the other ones. And then you'll just go outside your lip line there and then that gives you that little shadow that makes your lips look fuller. And then I'll go in with this larger end of my multitasker brush into Nude or Frenchie, whatever, and then add that lip color. Or you could always use your fingers. All right, and then for my eyes, I use this for my, to kind of comb my eyelashes out, and then I will use this angled end of the brush to put my eyebrows, to kind of fill my eyebrows in using the eyeshadow colors. And I've been using Rigoletto a lot, even on my eyebrows. I think it looks good. It's not too harsh. Again, I'm doing this very fast just to show you. I'm trying to keep it under 15 minutes. And I could easily do my whole face in 15 minutes, especially when I'm not talking about it. Okay, so, and you could do more or less whatever you want to do as far as your eyes are concerned. And then I usually take another multitasker brush and use that for my eyeliners. So I use the small end, go into Rigoletto or Cocoa, and then just kind of line my eyes with that. Again, I'm just dabbing it into the color, and then using this for my liner. You could go on top here. For time's sake, I'm not going to do a whole lot. I'm just doing the outer edge here just to make my eyes look a little bit brighter and larger. All right, so there's that. I do already have color on my lids right now, and I will link it in here. I want to say I know I put Valencia on first, and then I put You Complete Me, which is kind of this color right here, this shimmery color. You Complete Me is right here. I started with Valencia, that's kind of this very neutral color first, then You Complete Me over here. And then I actually went in with just my finger and picked up, I have Blondie down here. I think it's Blondie. Let me check. Yep, Blondie. So I just got my finger, went into the Blondie with my finger, as you'll see, like that. And then I just placed it right here on my eye. Just placed it right there. And then again on the other side, just go into Blondie with your finger and then dab it right where you want it. If you want it more precise, you could use a brush, and then if you want to take a brush afterwards just to kind of make sure it's on there evenly, then you could just get a brush and smooth it out, make sure it's well blended, and then pop on some mascara. And you will be good to go. I'm not gonna, well, I'll put on a little bit on my bottom. I'm not quite at 15 minutes yet. So there's that quick, easy way to do your makeup. And I think I have my lip gloss in my purse, but I've been using Give Them Lala a lot, and she has some really good lip colors. She also has really pretty eyeshadow palettes, as well as nice bronzer. So if you want to take this brush from Seint, go into her bronzer. Where did I do with it? Oh, here it is. I can open it. Go under the bronzer. This is Bora Bora. You could kind of bronze up even more the areas if you really want that snatched look and a super bronzy look for summer. And just go into those areas where you put your contour. My earring just fell off. I don't think that back was too sturdy. But you could really just go in and contour out your nose and everything even more using the bronzer by Lala. And this is a powder bronzer versus the bronzer from Seint, which is cream. Okay, and then if you want to top, like I said, your lips with some lip gloss, then go for it. All right, that is it. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'd love to color match you. You can find all the links in my bio, and I will link them also in the context of this or the post. All right, have a great day. Bye.